You know, I don't want to be negative, but you know what? You know what I absolutely hate? I hate it when... Is that it? No, that's not it. I hate it when your kids come out to pick all the avocados, which is great. Don't get me wrong. But then, in spring when the grasses are growing fast, they leave the avocado pole picker somewhere, and we don't know where. Where is it? I want to pick some avocados, man. I don't want to go to the store. I don't want to catch the virus. I want my avocados. But I already picked the low-hanging fruit. So what am I going to do here? I don't know. Anyway, I think while I'm here, maybe I'll just give you a quick little avocado report. Let's go do a report. Here's something interesting, guys. Oh, do as I say, not as I do. You see how yellow these trees are? They're pretty yellow, these avocado trees. Well, Uncle Gary has not put a drop of water on these avocado trees. None of them. For like 2 years up here. I feel really bad. The deer completely messed up my drip system over time. Now I have to change it around. And but remarkably, the avocados come out a little smaller, leaves are a little more yellow, but they're still doing fine. These are dry farmed avocados, but they used to be really dark green and beautiful. I need to resurrect them. But look at this Zutana right here. It's got tons of fruit up in the tree there. See that? And right now, it's always important to know what time of year it is. It is, I think it's like April 17th right now. Yeah. Anyway, I want to go pick a couple avocados, but I want to show you something really cool. Whoa. That was a good jump. Proud of that, 51 years old. Most importantly, this guy. I thought this might be a Pinkerton when it first fruited. First fruited a couple of years ago. Then it didn't fruit at all the next year. But then it fruited again. And there's only like 4 fruit on this tree. There's one up there. There's 2 there. If that yellow leaf wasn't there, you would see why they call the avocado an avocado. But the leaf is covering that grotesqueness. And then we have one more down here. And this one's hanging low. There's only 4. But here's the thing. Okay, so this is I can't remember what video. I have the video that was pretty popular on this particular fruit when it was fruiting heavily. And I think it's called the Pinkerton taste test with my daughter. But here's the thing. We figured out this is not a Pinkerton. It's way too big and it's kind of bumpy and kind of trippy looking. Look at this crazy, what would you call that? I guess that's the skin, but it looks like it's got some warts. Where you been? Anyway, this is a really big fruit, obviously. It's huge. But the point is I came out here last spring, this time of year, when everything was flowering. I only had 3 little clusters of flowers that looked like this. And I had one here, I remember. And I had one up there, and I had one up there. And I sprayed it down with Sunny D. Look for my Sunny D video. So I remember Sunny Delight was one of those things where when I was a kid, I used to drink that stuff and not know how poisonous it is, full of sugar. All I knew, the bees would come attack you like crazy and try to drink your Sunny Delight. Then I heard these guys were like mixing up honey and spraying it on their trees when they're in bloom. I thought, what a great idea. Somebody else said sugar water. And then I thought back to my childhood and said, you know what? I bet Sunny Delight will work. And I had somehow I ended up with a bottle of Sunny Delight. And there was no way I was going to drink it. I thought, I'm going to spray it on my tree. So I sprayed it on my tree. And look, I only had 3 flowers, and I got 3 fruit sets. I'll have to look back at that video on YouTube and see, but I literally only had like 3 little sets of flowers. I sprayed every one of them, and they're in different locations. And now I have 3 fruit in different locations. So I need to buy some more Sunny Delight because look, it's that time of year again. Maybe I should just try honey and water. You'd think that would clog the sprayer up, but I'm going to get a huge bloom this year out of this tree. And so I have high hopes. It's also, the tree seems to be going crazy with growth. Look at all this new growth. This is all new growth this year. And it's budding like mad, both the flowers and grow buds. And so one thing I did do in this past year, I dumped copious amounts of mulch here, and you can see what's happening. It's decomposing real nicely on the hill. And again, I've never fertilized any of my avocado trees ever. I've just been dumping, well, actually the first time I did it, I dumped mulch on them for the first time ever, but I dumped a lot of it. And my theory is that all you need to do is get free mulch from the tree removal guys, assuming they're not cutting down completely diseased trees that might have some kind of pathogen in it, which is always a possibility. But I think natural processes will neutralize whatever pathogens there are, generally. Don't quote me on that, but compost has amazing ways of fixing everything. But it's my belief that you could just mulch like crazy underneath these trees. And look, I mulched like crazy for the first time ever. I believe that was a year or maybe 2 ago. And now look, the thing is exploding. So what should I call this video? The can't find my picking pole video, or the mulch your avocado tree video, or the Sunny D Delight update? Or what the heck is this avocado? We think it might be a daily 11. Anybody out there want to comment on that right there? That little, I don't know, what does that look like to you? Yeah, it's a pretty amazing avocado, whatever it is. So I think we're propagating this one too. I believe I did that, but my propagator, I've kind of overwhelmed them a little bit, so they might, I'm not sure. I have to go back and check on that. Zutano, doing great. Picked a lot of fruit off this tree this year. Sold a ton of fruit to Diable Foods down the street. And then we've got our Jim Bacon over here. Usually Jim Bacon has dropped by now. And I'm sure we could find some dropped fruit, and I'll scavenge that. Look, there's some right here. It turns bright red. Just like that. And so I can always come down and find some fruit on the ground. And this is lasting a long time. We've had a fairly cool spring. Stuff lasts longer when it's cool. But there's still some more up on the tree. This thing's fruited quite a bit this year. And anyway, that's what's happening. Can't find my pick and pole. Where's my pick and pole? Where's my pick and pole? Where's my pick and pole? Can't find my pick and pole. Can't find my pick and pole. But I'm still going to get my avocados.